Is that for the purposes of hearing and determining a matter within its jurisdiction and the amendment, execution, or the enforcement of a judgment or order made on any matter, and for the purposes of any other authority expressly or by necessary implication given to the Supreme Court by this Constitution or any other law, the Supreme Court shall have all the powers, authority, and jurisdiction vested in any court established by this Constitution or any other law. So the Constitution makes it explicit that your lordships have
Asempa FM
that is vested in every other court. I'm sorry, 1294. 1294. I read it right, but I didn't. 1294. Yes. If I may respectfully refer to Order 22, Rule 1, from where your lordships will see, which is headed Discovery by Interrogatories, and Rule 1.1, a party may apply for an order giving the party leave to serve on another party interrogatories relating to any matter in question between the applicant and that other party in the cause or matter, and B, requesting that other party to answer the interrogatories on affidavit within such period as may be specified in the order. Rule 1.2 then makes reference to Form 10 in the schedule, and Form 11 is the answer that would be provided. We have complied with the Form 10 in the schedule in indicating what we are asking for leave to serve by way of interrogatories.
Election results which have enabled them to mount this petition on grounds of malpractices in 4,709 polling stations.
Court na hokeka ene no kwasem ni unsa wo hwe we no 9:30 na omodema by 9:30 na
Asempa FM
na justice is not
9:30. Wow. Want to be sure hokeka I'm very sure said this matter will be dealt with expeditiously. Now,
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
You're full confident in that, especially in our legal team, very solid legal team, and more and all she I mean, led by
Frank Davis and the lawyer very well known. No more candidate ask me share any more
hey oba partiala menka premu so wapo na wusua law na nchebia obey Dapado Frank Davis Kokwesifi omunya no me part of within the 2012 legal team.
Okay.
And Dr. Ernest Usudapa is one of the senior lecturers for KNUST.
Okay.
If I'm a chairman company law.
Company law. Okay.
A very senior way and a bright watchery edukum. I mean, these are sharp penifua yeniomu and eduman. It I have no doubt say Asempa omo nyamiadar mo betinete.
But so him say petitioner and also lawyers no chachuse katane turn lethal.
Oh, me pese meka sem bebrisa, but I think Chachu is bruised, heavily bruised.
And the course nay.
Oh, nay, even
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Godfrey Dame the eteti in Nancy. Of Chachu is badly bruised. I mean, it hold there. Don't worry at all. Godfrey Dame Drebono. Penifua yeniomu na edijumano. It I have no doubt say Asempa omo nyamiadar mo
Asempa FM.
So him say petitioner and also lawyers no chachuse katane turn lethal.
Oh me pese me can some bebrisa, but I think Chachu is bruised, heavily bruised.
And the of course nay.
Oh, even ya. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Godfrey Dame the etete in Nancy. Of Chachu is badly bruised. I mean, it hold there. Don't worry at all. Godfrey Dame Drebono. Godfrey Drebono.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7. Ekosiisen on Asempa FM 94.7.
The CIMT Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen. Are you ready? You are listening to the CIMT Radio Program of the Year. Ekosiisen on Asempa 94.7 FM.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Minutes after 2. Ekosiisen Brena say asubio ye de dwumedie no Bremo live from our national studios at 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomlemle, Accra. yɛda mo nyinaa ase ɛma mo nyinaa akɔ aba ɛba dwumadie yi ɛso. It's live around the world. myjoyonline.com and adomonline.com. Any of those platforms ubetime yen live. Alternatively, ubetime download yen app. Metre myjoyonline.com app and afi adomonline.com app, and you can listen to us on the app as well. Into Motion and so Oko Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM on Facebook. You can like our page and watch our live streaming. Same for YouTube. In YouTube, is a channel Asempa 94.7 FM on YouTube. Ebia wono uni access to internet. Upese utieva radio set. Me pacho Asempa your frequency at 94.7. Benya hankwa ye affiliate radio stations be across Ghana or Monsofa Ekosiisen Jumedie live. And when him say Ekosiisen is Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, current affairs talk show. It's the award-winning show. And in 2018, we adjudged the CIMG radio program of the year. And at 2019, and so the Ghana Journalists Association political program of the year. Menidio Saibonsu from Yobia Mejoso. I speak on behalf of the best production team in town, a team led by Dominic Isiyaboa, and with support from Nana Chum Berema, Yawo Jackson Osei in Tiamwa, Yawo Eric Opare, Onobe friend DJ Yeyo, and Che Enodini birthday. DJ Yeyo, Eric Opare, and your Queen Star in Japan, the only lady in the team, Queen Star in Japan, so Ebwaye, and the Ekosiisen Jumedie Ebram, of course, with support from Omaihene Kwabena Asante, the big man himself. Omaihene Kwabena Asante, good afternoon to you wherever you may be. And the Yatnasi, 6:30 p.m. and a Jumedie Yedeba area, 4 hours 30 minutes on Primetime Radio. And to tell a friend that Ekosiisen is live and airborne on Asempa FM, Okotamalea, ABC Radio, Salagakan FM, Sunyani Storm FM, Oko Wenchia, Iriase FM and a Royal FM, Oko Japekro Menidaso FM, Muamunim Brekumo, Agro FM, FIA, Ewoho, Oba Ashanti Radio, and so our Finso Time FM, Obuasi PZ Radio, Akomadan, Yewo Cruise FM, Ewoho, Oko Asante Achem Agogo, Yewa Dance FM, and all of that in the Ashanti region, Oba Western region, and so Yewo Aseda FM, Yewo Sekendi Takrade, and Oko Western North region, Yewo Ochiame FM, Yewo BBN. I'm on there over 123 radio stations. Yakase Yakaya Ade Ebesayen. But stations you bit mabo undino, Oko UK, for example, you were Naspa Radio, you were Mansan Radio, you were Golden Beat Radio, you were Abawa Radio, you were Winners Radio. Stations now also in the United Kingdom, over US, and so Hope for Life Radio in Virginia, you were Golden Radio in Worcester. We have radio stations in Maryland, in New York. Munyana FIA live in Germany. Sankofa Radio in Stuttgart. And then some go up no so and Munim say the Amanyofwaka, the Central for the Atuja, the Nekosu Supreme Court Nibia Yebusa say Ekosiisen. And the Supreme Court at Nase still on the election petition. And there was an application before the court. Petitioners at the Supreme Court justices and so on unanimously able to go. But I will not take the wind out of the sail of Joseph Akable or no any court correspondent, solid correspondent. Ofri Western region, more Western region, Ekwe is known for St. Francis Hospital. Ekwe. Because say you a lobo no be yare as at na hospital papa bi ani a lobo nti o yare na yare ne kwa nim kakra bi a ye ekwe ne do ekwe ne do beba eno na ma me hu ekwe nti yes I know ekwe very very well say minim say Freddie Blame so free ekwe right you say Freddie Blame free ekwe yeah I know that free ekwe so one the Lembele constituency yeah Joseph Akable Akwaba let's sing
anyame ado bibia boko
Bibi Ekoye.
Eko kama.
Yeah. Ote abusuafo ne nkan wo Ekwe.
omuntai ne nkasa but etoda baako bi eja ye no mutwetwe komo so mpese ye kanze man ya na eja
na wonze man nya papa na
oh megura me kan yichi to be kind getting
I understand I mean unim say enezale Daniel does it enzemeni ofri axim ba me metinzema asen no
Daniel oya crimes many.
On our car, the takradins many, you know, inti Nenzema and Shadanya. Banzema is a beautiful language. I mean, Yakasa Otia Ede Papa. Inti Yanshana and Supreme Court etnase. In Sembebre na koso ewo ho enti yebeba na yababa bedi eno ho enkomo ye wia ado from there is something developing I was say na yetumi eka ho asem. And I think somewhere last week the Securities and Exchange Commission had a statement ebai na statement nefa this new investment company aba any and okay statement na ka wa ha say the general public is here, and where paragraph 3 of the SEC statement, no, the general public is hereby put on notice that CHY Century Heng Yue Group / Sairu E-Commerce Ghana Limited, company Bakupidi, you know, have not been licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission to carry out any capital market activity, including investing or trading, for returns as mandated by Section 3 of the Securities Industry Act 2016, Act 929. Now, Ghana for any Juma Edi Juma was a company that operates in the capital market, in the investment any other. Much close to be 300,000 Ghanaians. One platform, no eso. And there were a lot more details at the mamo about this particular story. And you better also the FCR there. So Ghana for no anyway. You drew her. You better and no and some inti. We'll be speaking to Mr. Richmond Kwame Frimpong of the Financial Literacy Foundation Africa on what did Juma on this particular developing story. And some of the revelations no will shock you. It will shock you to the marrow. In the ebedis ankomono and we say one so one is uncle for a year Juma. You might want to share your experiences with us. Now, what do you make of SEC statement or whatever to? Of course, Ghana Investment Promotion Center so at the one day Abba and a company Nankasaswa responded to statement as SEC at the Eba, you know. Very, very interesting. We'll go into the details of this particular story. Here we are now. If you share other issues, boba schools, BA, the fight against COVID-19 and all of that. You be in now and come about first. Yenko Supreme Court and say would radio so now open say videos, footages of the course Supreme Court and bra Facebook Asempa 94.7 FM and I say YouTube be sharing live na fe ubetimi videos apart from what happened in court no lawyers no bar any petitioners no any respondents no bar near the hour na nyoma is ube hu ni nyina wo Facebook CCR. Joseph, let's get into the issues and Supreme Court at na say in some manner course on
the PMO and then it's a documents be a era Jomama or the Kodan Supreme Court Nakachia will be say and Kebeyanka court no a man who can say or questions be a 12 questions are or the good crata and this one or base a court in the man who can or more the questions never share a EC chairperson Jen Mensa
okay
not we yano we are not that better in court Nakachinete saying they don't have it on oath and in evidence as part of the case.
Okay. And they are onyano orally, onyano in writing.
It has to be on camera as an affidavit. Okay. No more about. Okay. Now questions I will be saying, Bakone say, Obisa say, was there a practice in the previous presidential elections in the Fourth Republic of collated figures from constituencies being received in the strong room at the headquarters of the first respondent in the presence of agents of the candidates? And so Obisa said, Senana in the past no omo results no if polling stations than our constituencies now for Sena omo relate to agents it was strong room or afi no sign bisabium say was that practice described in paragraph 1 followed in respect of the 7th December 2020 elections. Just say, sir, kwanya na mo faso e de ge results no.
So we are no e kwanya na mo faso de ge result na. Or say abusa say sa kwan no. E no na 2020 mo dey
this one.
Okay.
And then the second question. Okay. Third one they say, is the 7th December 2020 presidential election the first time regional coalition centers have been interposed between constituency coalition centers and the headquarters of the first respondent?
Okay.
Obekaya embrebi abetwem ko yeto abana na ye ni regional coalition center. No obisa ne say we dey ya no officially say indeed is this the first time
the
the next question no obisa say na results na nkasa crampo ne sen na mo fa edifi eye constituency coalition center no eba be PM e wo ye regional coalition center. Afi obisa biom say sen na sign the results no efi eye regional coalition center no ediko PM wo electoral commission no ne headquarters ho no. Osan bisa biom say na National Communication Authority no oboa win this transmission in anywhere how we move results no NCA no boa wana there assign this biom when say or say embre ben na Gen EC chairperson Gen Mensa wa bra o announce results na embre ben no hu say results now announce na mistakes
ewum. Okay.
And then the next question
and then that should be question 7, right?
And then the question 7
yes. Okay.
Afibium, question 8. How did Mrs. Jane Mensah, the chairperson of the first respondent and a return officer for the presidential election, get to realize there were errors in figures she had announced
in her declaration on 9th December?
Into Obisakra says, errors the crown power who know. Mistake no.
Okay.
The next question is in respect of purported corrections made to the figures in the declaration by the EC, was there any prior process of conferring with agents of the presidential candidates? And bra yes obeyense our results na abanu. Only agents no omujine ma political party komo efa ho ana.
And answer now beto so mamen kai mo amutie yes videos now start here rolling on social media on Facebook Asempa FM in Facebook page into obehwe Petitioner no John Dramani Mahama and then the running mate in the 2020 elections Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman omudru court ho eba ababetna say national chairman eka oni omu team of lawyers and those are the videos as I say echegu ewo Facebook live into ubetime aba Facebook na waba behwebi at least mumu bebre na follow proceedings in court but you see outside of court mumu anya kwayanhwe wo TV so no ye twani nyina ade amamo into we no cutaways ye twa de amamo kama ubehu ni nyina ewo Facebook live. Yes, and Joseph me pacho to aso
it's number 10 no say osan ebisa biom say form 13 I declaration of presidential results form no obisa say electoral commission the form no emma agents of presidential candidates emma almost sign na no mo dem mo krampa omuni ni assign ya
agents ne sign na. Okay.
And 11 on which date did Mrs. Jane Mensah, the chairperson of the electoral commission, post a copy of the form 13 at the head office of the first respondent?
Okay.
Saying Brebe and Mode results never EC headquarters. And finally, did the first respondent record any discrepancies which were occasioned by computational and mathematical errors in the course of the collation of the results?
Okay.
And then the final question now.
Any 12 questions.
12
and
questions.
Respondents put it together in a motion for in this kind heading or say motion or notice for leave to serve interrogatories. And interrogatories no basically questions are would they booster an adversary in a court case. In the anone the and then here in him say case management and keba bekoso. Nana we no free him fa.
Almost application no according to judges no almost enra ewiana ebeda in court na kachi. In fact now sanka judges no moba be 9:30.
Okay.
But the number be PM some few minutes around after 10. Now I'm betting us the first thing Chief Justice no and they say identity of my late neno and they say omunya NTSM no mo file and crata dia nti mo be here say judge do betting us so also to me him because when they come and listen to the arguments now they go and within some few minutes they come back and give a decision. It is important say omunya sabi to me akebi no ma go through to decide what to do before they even come in. So say no thing na emo mo delay kakra if say no mo go through application on my filing and I'm on more chairs on my payment and case management now can take place no intimate take place because now some going through
almost our application way and as part of ground rules for our petition way no na court na be quiet for some of these applications and
the issue is obekaya 2012-2013 petition on the same bread na election petition
yes.
So the petitioners relied on the high court procedures to make some of these requests that the court granted. Into that argument and Mr. Chikate making is or rely on that court's decision to make the point that
which is the Supreme Court decision in 2013
relating to some of these interlocutory applications are fed them better particulars among others making all relied on high court rules because there were no rules then. They made those requests based on that to say that okay, my home kwani mbisa questions way. Then no more na lawyers for electoral commission or more position or take was to the effect say questions no move bisa no. Ofani nia na so offer documents mahama na mu filing na face so electoral commission filing the president and lawyers are filing or say responses no
ewom omoyi all the 12
questions now the omunya no relates to NCA question now
National Communications Authority
now all kase sa question no okokan petition na
enimu baby
ti omonti ase say omo use backdoor no de any petition e de ba beshim
in the EC lawyers ni free say lawyer Chachusi Kata pe smart way bi e de bibia any petition name the afa questions so the ababa beshim
petition name it any point omo make na Mr. Akutampa ojinema president no asema on so e kan any say rules now more rely on the requirements they say it has to be questions that are in dispute.
Okay.
It is also say go through questions no mubisana electoral commission or ankasa ka say oye mistakes. And if you see then now obisana say one admit to say oye mistake and so those questions no mubisana say they are not in dispute and once they've been admitted to her and they entire court no ema okwan ema omoma sa responses na omoma is the answers are questions and court no go for break for almost 30 minutes.
But I said 2 counsels for respondents the Kasawi, counsel for petitioner and sign by lawyer
to respond. And the response will make it say easy no admit say the answers are already there.
Yeah.
Then it's an admission that the questions are relevant.
Questions.
And so if there are questions that they actually have the answers, they should just go ahead, and especially when he says some of the questions,
yes or no.
So just go ahead and answer the questions. It's any issue be I will say a delay.
Okay. At that point, a court, a
call for break. Take going into conference to decide what to do. Back
how long?
For about 30-35 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Back by unanimous decision. Response on what the mind is say. CI 47 na high court rules na or rely on almost CI 99 as CI govern Supreme Court,
yeah.
Then no the request of make it's discretionary court ne pair
no de be ma
na se court no be ma sa discretion na or say who say we make a strong case for the questions to be relevant to the petition. Now court says a case for relevance relating to the petition it has not been made.
Establish a
relevance and on that basis now
to go and I don't know justice is 7 unanimous
almost atuegu na emra point any yera mama ne lawyers no didn't come Dr. Dominica former deputy attorney general or say the court na can do on here because the court was bound by its 2012-2013 decision.
Okay, I said bound.
Yes, sir, precedent. Yeah. But if the court wants to depart,
the court can depart from a
it has to
decision.
state its reasons. Okay. And then say, on how or who reasons are the court could have used to justify that departure. And just say, to make written ones. No, the written ones there and when extensive.
Yeah.
I need legal foundation. Well, most of the time, I'm kanya and the what kind of conclusions.
Some be
na any day in baby done, but written before they can. I don't know. I'm not court in the crampono. Now I'm casting I'm filing memorandum of issues. No.
Okay.
Now to me having case management to agree on which issues should lead a trial for the case to proceed. What Mr. Chikataka said, there Bianca, Oman and Brennan and Sanka ruling, so that they will advise themselves
on whether to appeal or
that
to,
decision or not.
Okay.
if they want to appeal it, then they will have to know what to do because they want to understand, and also because of the impact it will have on the case subsequently. Because or say decision a court they taking and kaya say court ne shut it down to such applications. Because in 2012-2013, by allowing and using the High Court rules, there were a lot of applications that were filed in between. But now, no, the court to take that position. So, the extent of the decision and the implications to have on the case in terms of what sort of applications they are allowed to make and the embrane man kinds of making. The woman answer common sabbath to me. I can't. The honor Mr. Agutampa Kase, Supreme Court, the election petition, a serious issue. More pentem. Or saying Brana Mbabe Pimo Court. No. Now we be making request. I'm going to court. No, bit make a dabi. And in it now, him say the business for the day. No. Memorandum of issues. So already can quality and can temper so cry. Obviously, I'm say raise issues. No. Etc. Then I court so the untunable expedition in there. Omuni happen in them. Enti echinamumbra before 9:30. No, Mr. Chikata no any a year akotampa only is in the lawyers. No, I'm file memorandum of issues. No. Na energy no ba ruling in the end ya crown in temper some member omo nti they will still have access to it. Okay. Have a memorandum of issues no. Essentially no the lawyers need shed the filing in Niana question omo jiri say
and none there was a court no determine
resolve this dispute between the parties. And once a court set questions, it will mean that in the course of the trial, the petitioner will be leading evidence to answer the question in how he finds it necessary. While the respondents, on the other hand, they will be leading evidence or rebutting evidence to show why they also think it should be answered.
Of course,
a certain way.
In a certain way. And then the only case management and as a pre-trial or chana. Okay. And we are clear saying I may add more channel. By the time I sitting beba to an end, no, now court ne determine the issues at stake. As far as this petition is concerned,
I just say the application be
his application be APMO, which is not very likely at the moment. At least will be indication be as after pre-trial conference or Tsanano. Here in Nankasa air twice immediately and I said to saying.
So after pre-trial on 9 days, I was just say because pre-trial after or more agree on Bibiana, there's no outstanding issue there. And then the next thing is I was court it may fix it. Another outstanding issue still initial objection.
Preliminary objection if free
still
respondent
direction on how that will also proceed and also an important aspect of this particular issue. And so also court so point it to court to draw the court's attention, say this is something that they need to deal with. And for now unless something strange comes up in terms of an application and some application media and yes idea in the case management in our search I'm going to be successful.
Justice Amegacha, if I'm right, had an issue with lawyer Chachoche Kata about the constant reference to the Electoral Commission chairperson. No, if he said as a targeted mamino not issue near then.
Or say or kind of petition and even Chachoche Kata Kasa or court now.
Asempa
or EC chairperson and at all times or see in the petition the same thing. Until no chairman say EC chairperson in who crown park commission a budjuma and Quebec side and can limit it to at least just say EC and I say EC chairperson. The owner Mr. Chikata say respectfully on a judge on because or say issues are more reasonable a constitutional duty or being to be performing.
I just say
chairperson because he's the returning officer for the presidential election. And a sandy panel Odin. So Odin there
was all body.
Or say Obodin. Only the judge in Yadri. Judge the sign Bemu Bechiremubium still I was on in Yadri. Of course, Bodin and nature, a year Professor Ashikote, Justice of the Supreme Court. The only concession will make here the way I know pronounce it. The middle name Aduqueno. Almost now or Bob Bemadi
or more bad.
Honey the Ojitum. Wow. But back only related to Bemani body in the and they also
Ojitum.
I said they be honey the Pan would in the also to
but Jen Mensan Casabi PMO court today.
Baby PMO only a yes some Tetene Afin so a Dr. Bossman Munia Baby PM.
Wow. And petitioner and swear.
Jamama now Mabi PM Afin so a Professor Nana Jino Pukwajima. On also it Baby PM former Chief of Staff Julius Debra, Bahobi, General Secretary NDC Johnson Esidin Ketia, and also to me Baby PM National Organizer Joshua Kambaso, Baby PM.
Oh, Joshua Kamba by
Baby PM.
Wow, that's interesting. And for the second respondent and swear.
as a president the munim so mba BP enti sana e call first day na Peter McMenu no ye 2020 campaign coordinator ono no oba begine mu Emma president na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. There are other individuals like former information minister Kojo Nkrumah, currently the president's representative at the information ministry ono eba BPM Godfrey Adame, former deputy attorney general also eba BPM ebi Kowe Suman meaning so
Kowe Suman legal advisor to the president
Jubilee House also eba etumi eba BPM enti general secretary of MPP John Buedu and our face national chairman Ankasa
Freddie Blay
also eba BPM Supreme Court or Munia Beshe Sena Janyema esi course
in the end na train ochna. You know what it means? They said the first application will be the by Supreme Court really as far as this petition is concerned, unanimous decision 7-0.
Yes, first in terms of we're second actually because
we're second.
First na your correction of mistakes.
Mistakes which was
also 7-0. Was also 7-0 and the second one being this request
interrogatory.
7-0 no more atuegu no.
Wow.
Iti omo kind of be say 1-1.
1-1. Anyways, me say can lawyer Baba Jamal wa homane so. Any Joseph Mame Nase. Yewo Legoni yako Enzima Student Union ya chia ebiamo. No ma just bedwazo. Ebiamo bedwazo. Lawyer Baba Jamal, Deputy Director Legal Affairs Edema NDC. Lawyer Akwaba na pom to say. Hello. Wow. Baba Jamal Ahomano article. We'll work the lines and get him back. Now, share it to me at once. We'll be speaking to a spokesperson for the second respondent as well. Metre and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo spokespersons back on Abu Kojo Nkrumah would also join us on phone now. Yani ono so etumi edi enkomo. And the share nyame admo tena separate trial conference ebe to me akoso and then trial nankasa court ebe fixe data trial nankasa ebe shase ene ehu se de nioma ebesi akọ ba betimi de wadwenkyere aba ene de esi e Supreme Court na Joseph Akable abono tiawa ede amayen 0546382287 0546382287. That's our WhatsApp line. Please keep the messages coming through na into me and kind amount. Okay, there are other messages here. We say, okay, Ankoma Foster Wachem Ayerebi or say a friend Pink Sheet, aka Pink Sheet, or say some mentality of Ghanaians to fight this virus around the country is very, very sad. I would plead with all Ghanaians to continue following the protocols and plead with the government to continue helping Ghana National Association of Herbalists. Okay. My regards to Honorable Kojo Nkrumah. I hear you. Well, good afternoon, OB. The NDC's petition hinges on the declaration of result and not actual result. Their action begs the very suspicion I've had since they started their antics to rubbish the electoral outcome, which is to get a chance to insult the... Okay, that's not fair. Accuse them of blah, 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 and give them a self-satisfying excuse to try John Dramani Mahama in 2024. It has nothing to do with the law or fact, as we've seen. Prince Odeneho upon Edie and Walanyo Wakwetia, and he says a lot of mistakes in the NDC's petition is a clear sign of to frustrate the EC and has nothing to prove their case. The court will reaffirm the verdict of the EC looking from afar. COVID-19 is real. Let us put preventive measures in place to avoid it. Walanyo Ewo Akwetia. The ono Edia Brey any. We say, good afternoon, Obi. I'm enjoying your show. Mr. Amu Ewo DVLA Takwa room number 2. Enti Oko DVLA Ewo Takwa room number 2. Mr. Amu, good afternoon to you and thanks for listening to us. Inti yebehwesi ebenya Baba Jamal back basisi anmensaka the Honorable Kojo Nkrumah Esquire Ewa Homan, one of the spokespersons for the second respondent. Lawyer Kojo Nkrumah Akwaba na pom to say.
Nyame adom ho mejo to bi na try.
Nyame adom ye ho ye papa. Ene de ye President Rep at the Information Ministry Jumana to nchen kakra na wo de lawyer che no na ahye na o Supreme Court I suppose. Great. Enti wo hwe the application or petitioners no at the motion to put out some interrogatories no Supreme Court your ruling abba ewo eno ho na was saying is there something you expected and I said the petitioner ne kind so mo free say it is something that the Supreme Court should have allowed uno free say the rules of engagement are clear into ruling a free court ne ho ba no eno ano no
Yanko kakra obi na manintia with tier 4 every last week ye call court no na the SP ni say Owura John Dramani Mahama e the petition aba e na ye dey answer akọ na mrano exeste so the petition e ba no be the answer ba ye choose two judges betna the friend panel na judges net transfer ade di kan ya wo so omo ye the friend of case management sa sema ye ba beken e be fieste wa ha we ni na ye hwehwe ye pese de na what be me no ana me nsa na abosomi e kan se be any friend of case management e kwan on be faso aka se me na ye call ye no ansa na court ni be case management no ena Owura Chikata John Dramani Mahama lawyer sorry say or what they are emremu ye friend interlocutory application say Asempa nkasa cry and kan but me watempo probia me pese make ansana Asempa nkasa yakoka na court bi tan say dance no sure permission na the original petition now the buyer no wakose sanye medimu yen lawyer for ka say ma court man sa kwan no enema mienu esan say the oppressor of court fan no emre nim no enye no be kind of buy and some of the possible mienu sa enema we say enema be delay hearing na nkasa ye pesa stem no ye ka na ye kom na ye waye ni no be ehu ni plain sa semu a Owura Mahama ne lawyer for e ka wa bonten chiro supporters no enye no correct. In the most our interlocutory injunction, and I say interlocutory application to amend that I'm not saying rating someone. Mungu court as someone or kind and say Obemo Mokwan Emo Makwa amended petition. But you know, so na back when say Omudi we see a time. The court mana kwenya say unco correct application. And I said petition would be kind of buying. And I said yes, we better amend the answer. Then 9:30 yet not there. Case management na nanka was here last week, you know. Yabenende. Tiende ye bano. Ubia yen enkrata say obey case management. Me did say court agent and more reporters. Me time reporter back when so what Abednego was the bill.
Yeah, Abednego Asante Ase.
Or Mamino Kasa live. Na court say ne do first time I call last week or the interlocutory application buy ma ya agent and ne buy and case management and when you by 2:30 and Owura Mahama lawyer for time court say
Ekosiisen On Asempa
interlocutory application for proba interlocutory application on the ban say permission for from the court. Say yen can't be and son Asempa nkasa abeka. Kai who say first one the permission by say yen mom ko amend a delay. Ti ene ye be case management. And when you may be 2:30. No more the application call say yen mom permission. No more yen can't be and son and ne that was no. Ti ano pay ye call ye be case management. Na court say ya ba say be case management. But starting no, most of the interlocutory application to Maba, dance the more. Owura Chikata say, of the permission from court. Now, what serve interlocutories on EC? Now, such anything. Asemna, ye babekana, or not filing a petition, now filing answer no. Answer ye beka semno. ɔpɛ or toto itiano ewo krata so ansa na asɛm no yɛba bɛka ne nyina so ne sɛ election 2012 petition no
yes
yɛnyɛ lawyer for
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
interlocutory application for interrogatory by Emma Court Legitumu under CI 47. CI 47 is a civil procedure rules, and you know the issue of Supreme High Court civil procedure rules. But I say, or the 2012, young lawyer for the application by even though I know Supreme Court no, or fact CI 47, every year, so say, your man of quite non total Ura Mahama. No, before lawyer for no ano na court need to into way court no a man of quite man yes court bisa and said then in fact court bisa easy for lawyer na easy for lawyer say omuni ni nyage didn't omuni ni nyage ni say CI 47 na ye can na civil procedure rules nimpo ekere o say say be ma kwan ma why interlocutory application for interrogatories are me nyina so one say ensema opese obisa no one potokasem ye say relevant
Asempa FM
to pleadings and answer odiaba
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM
enya sem fufuro bia na betumi dia abate e pese me toto na no won krata so e wo say e wo nyina so wa astem a wo dia beto court n'anim anan ya no a respondent no e dia ma we ye application na owura mahama lawyer takichi katadia bana eni nyina so bia won nsem o mo ankasa de beto court n'anim nsem ni bi obi ta ne say time ben na iti ehu say the declaration or ye no na error to woman at the 18 no correct here. Ye man time na 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. no here. In say maybe obi can say so National Communication Authority boa the transmission of results to EC headquarters ana. In say maybe obi can say first no na ye to aba ye call echo calculate region and send in their bank right. Ana say election we ni first time ye can say ye to aba apart from constituency ye nko calculate to region and send in their aba. Nti easy lawyer sorry no say my lord and someone ye nia statutory kata or permission wo mo say on fen toto easy ano won krata so no eye nsemu a se ni papa mu a ni nyinara e wo monim deda de ni monim no e wo mrem nti ni nyina so fufuro bia so say asem bi wo ho a eye relevant to enkomo a ye ba bi wo court ha yenim nti e wo say sabre ototo isi ano ansan wo na wenhu a wonya kwan to isi ano bi because it will be a friend of cross examination in the full trial okasari ye no ena yenye lawyer openi akotampa so original na so say
Asempa FM
even though enye ye na ya serve sa application for interrogatories no e wo so say ye na ye answer no ye wasem ka na judge say ba untumi nka matters of fact because enye wo ho asem na ye ka no say ai opese oboa court no on matters of law sabre no e be ka so ye amicus curia asem no mfa no ho but owo emrenimu asem do opese o de to court na court da asem no kire mu say emremu no edikan seni ayeka no issues and say questions that opese obisa issue e won krata so say yenya ibibia ne ma no bisa questions won krata and say to asem na nkata so no ensemu a say e woni pleading mupo na so opese obisa ye do trial a obetumi abisa empo no so no nia obisa nyinara no ni pleadings any answer no ewom ni aka no eye niema enye relevant obisa if you say time ben no hu say your friend is saying changes abam and now say
Asempa FM
your friend is saying NCA eboa no man transmitted results and relevance behind ho. And also for their EC lawyer air council. Court terms for my journey for the and I'm suspended baby 1 hour. So me time you correct.
Yeah, a report talk as 35 minutes, be 35. Yes.
I see. And they are near well or net doors of Kakamai. Or mobile, no matter when it say. And correct. Supreme Court, will to me say court beer to me or one with me for the ejuma. It is CI 47, no any application for leave to serve interrogatories, no. It me the ejuma. I send you a kind 22 of the ejuma. Name mum abribiano and was set questions that person will be so interrogatories.
On
Asempa relevant to Asempa ye babekano. So far, the much less on person will be tano. A be anywhere a war relevant to near more pleading any reliefs that almost seeking. So I have court to say, what the lesson petition about. Now, what seminary say, opening no from ya bra or ma results, no, I did change issue statement the correct here. Now, say, no banner so be bitter. So, person several interrogatory say, NCA, Eboa no man transmit the result. And I say, time bend who say, error, the ordinary no kind anymore to issue statement the correct here. Agrona would you know any bearing on relevance on the pleadings, any answers are a war court name into a mugu. John Carr say interrogatories who here and I see I-47 Supreme Court into me Fanyagma. You all can say question of relevance, you know, questions I was setting out to bear 12 questions in ano. It be anywhere relevant to the issues now here come what pleadings are the by any answers are the by and no ye baba ye mojuma. Jenu ye mugu. And you're number one. Number two, the intent na ye freba court ankasa ye di be 2 hours a day about interlocutory application we see. And say ye be case management. It will be sorry. Non-funny proposed issues for case management and to ponso. Can you say last week a court nanka ye share ni say be case management. And ye ni anom kofa interlocutory application say abai. Court transfer or you can no agene say ne ye be case management. Into the first interlocutory application at the buyer, where you know what I'm saying, a few proposed issues. I feel over a chachuchika sorry, I'll say more or less no on your ready said neno obe proposing issues. And you do to me design and answer proposing issues. Into your manu akopim ya wada non funny issues in bra. Na or per se or copy of court ruling in the crack cost
Asempa FM.
Now, the two no and Stana were be certain issues. Then you review objections there. My lord, as at last week, yeah, back court no. Now can papa mua. I will see fiat here. I will see fiat here. A year case management. And no namaso. And dealing with first issue.
FM.
Yeah, again, is a name make case management. Lawyer need BRN say case management started with proposal of issues. It is a last week in Amaso, and a name big naha, and only be from the betum and where we are 2:30. At the abetum, and then no more boy. You know, case management in your bank, me and Queen. Now, Thursday, no Canadian, you want to say, or must start the exercise be some person delay processes. No. Court TAN na court share say ochna no pa no kunumpe 9:30 am. Yemra for case management. Inti yen ya ready for case management and pay corner issues cry. Na court amane up to 9:30 ochna. Inti we ya debriefing maybe an le egnimre and that's what channel to the be file your proposed issues. Now for case no etumi atiaso. And the court ni rule a court rule say CI-47 in Yejuma. And I say, we need interrogatories. Interrogatories, you know, one of the foundational issues is relevance. Now, besides the time, Ben, who say why mistake, NCA, Eboa in the transmission of results, and time, Ben, you start to say a regional coalition of results. Who raise any issue, relevant to the pleadings that would be about. And this issue generally is relevant to but relevant to the pleadings that one can out there to court.
Before some about me other question, your channel say more filing more issues now. The issues will be based for petitioners. Issues will be based on the petition, and amongst no more responses are more the petition. All right.
And Remuni will be a friend of joined out issues. So me come and say, Michelle say Bunsu. No, she better one start your mammy. And I'm a man, and I start to coach them and no, the abba. And I say, no, the Mikuku dinner. So finally, Nesikan with your half. And also, a mammy attacked for front on for mammy. Now, we'll file once. So I'm pa, Michiano, in any yard, she can with your half. Name half na academy. Court net na say no to the moon in or best set out issues. If I not joined off issues, ye tear would be any tear media. A day na car court ne better so. 2 months a court net na say, oh, worrying about Mushia and Amoisia. Moya agreement and Amonia agreement. Utia na went to ya. Issue na can say, me see what you have, which you or no see what you need now. So the issue before the court near whether or not with your heart and now with your nina.
Yeah, but for the court to arrive at that, no, omuntimi and steady petition no more answers, no, to arrive at the issues. There was some more sign file more issues bill.
Case management, adia a boa ma parties nina I doing kobenkuma about their car. Yeah, baby decide.
Okay.
Court no be to me first and not sanity. And so they say a starting expedition of trial when Jumano. The AN say, Yaman lawyers from both sides say, so what kind of petition, what kind of response, or saying, what kind of petition, what kind of response, or saying, wow, Shimwa, a day issue Naka. Or see, my lord, Nishimwa, the Aka 1, 2, see no problem. Because we was saying, I'm in the Aka 1, 2. Court say, okay, and it's that 2 winner, yeah, adjudicated. Mushim Nibia, we are Katu, Aka 1, court to me the 1 account. Ebia, we are 1, and now 2, 3. Court to make us and part where can be. Into a Buama administration of justice, no, by starting of say, what kind of petition now kind of response, issues been a cow.
Okay.
Court to me, but now with practice, no,
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Who propose issues? If we are court the ampa, into Munamadia to say, Nema me and Sunny about the car.
Okay, Professor Kweku Asare Atros, short writer be on social media about the course or court, and he makes the point number, I think the paragraph 2, in relation to the motion for interrogatories, it is a fancy way of saying the petitioner wanted to ask the first respondent some questions as part of the discovery process, and the court denied the petitioner's request. Or say discovery is a vehicle used by parties to gather information in preparation for a trial. Its purpose is to allow the parties to obtain full knowledge of the issues and fact of the lawsuit. In this regard, it saves time by allowing the parties to narrow the issues and to weed out extraneous matters. He continues, Sir, our courts are required to allow only the questions, into bracket interrogatories, which they consider necessary either to dispose fairly of the cause or matter or to save cost. Ain't on the basis of the necessary, no? Say, I'm funny, say,
relevant.
And that's relevant, no good. And the funny say, NCA bit, no, because any petition, ni munti, and shadanya relevant. The other 11 questions, ne?
Said to say time, then, who say, ne verbal declaration or yeah, no mistake. And now time, ben, and you started a regional coalition.
Yes.
They are not issues that are relevant to the pleadings. Would they able to court? Then are they able to court? Say, some propaganda, supporters were rally assist. No money agree. Any what the abegina court near case approval to approve. We pleadings are what the bar court. We spend 30 out of 35 paragraphs complaining about errors in the verbal declaration. It is a discovery be and now interrogatories be and was a year relevant to the issues and I said to someone what PD. I mean, better mean issues because issues mean something else. I think better. Ekosiise discovery after yet the theories say simplify litigation no why am I issues no. But those are not issues in contention. So by now say pleading is maybe a matter of law, name regional coalition. And I call it regional coalition. Now, so what for interrogatories on that are different. Now, when pleaded to be on it, in your pleadings, there was no question about time being a 30-year regional coalition. The matter of regional coalition, it was CI 127 and Raffle for the for election. So, what is this? I mean, how relevant is the question of is this the first time we are using it in our election? It's a matter that the court can take judicial notice of. There are no necessary issues or relevant issues in our interrogatories now. Court now interrogatories in general are not allowed.
Of course.
One case CI 47 Supreme Court into means one casa. But the questions that were set out relevant to the pleadings that would have been to court.
Ekosiise On Asempa FM.
A webra. And think I open interrogatory, Papa. Set a question when your propaganda near you. Set a question a year in contention. I say it's Petitioner, and now you get to more a best short in trial. Now the hope is the idea. And see a year lawyer catch him say, one person duty backdoor at the introducing new issues that or pleading here. Until the court no boss animal go. Obian say one hour back court. 1 hour petition of errors, mistakes. 1 hour in the buy. What him saw correction, no come correct. No matter another set of mistakes.
Yeah, I think
different matter. Yeah. Or matter mistakes. 1 hour in the buy. And they are back for case management. Agronism, if I was them to court and propose issues me and what there be. Here interrogatories by issues are become relevant
but my point is say for example in this court no and grante or more interrogatories no but the questions 12 questions maybe apart from NCA because any petition it cannot surface any time in the trial
so
but
pleadings
makai but so
part of pleadings an issue in contention about when you start the regional coalition of it all.
No, and yet that's not the focus of my question. My question
but who say apart from NC?
Yes.
Now me catch us any NC to me raise the other one natural. Me my question. Or say time Ben start the regional coalition of results. And no I won't find a petition. Or say time Ben error. Verbal declaration or correctly. And you find that when you pleading with Nimona was set out as an averment, say no issue obi say on any and say obi name challenge they are offering interrogatories on it. Anyway. Into America say and you say assemno generally nya semwa ye be say need and assemwa if you look at the one here. You pleading you are bound by your pleadings. You are bound by your and now your pleadings you are now the stamp persist to buy now do signatures. You are bound by it. It's only one your pleadings ye and I wanna when pleading when some ye now my respond ye now if you are going to baby say ye window be mouth. Nothing new issues that's fine interrogatory. Who issue with those issues and how they count pleadings.
And how they count pleadings now in the original petition. But my other point is say a basse cross examination here. Na say yemfa say petitioners no air cross examine first respondent for example say Jane Adukwe means as any representative or denebeba can't these questions be asked of the first respondent
and it is a legal objection you are not fair but you say impo a someone a year relevant what me beside during cross examination interrogatory for and someone hereby be fear no.
Asempa FM.
I say still in dispute. Now a person you interrogate now you narrow issues for the trial. Can you Professor Kwekwaza
Ekano, yeah.
Now, questions are all set in a paragraph by paragraph no. Yeah, appointed say it be irrelevant. The is irrelevant. And I say tempo be more also say irrelevant. Who opportunity during the main substantive trial to raise those ones. And this argument is there. Yen stop and the business before the court is case management. Or my delay 2 times.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Obia winning the presidency or formula buying. You know, can say no parliament. I've just stepped outside the chamber. Or formula buying. Or person calling the COVID-19 by year for a pay money at the what did not go in a court. I see court for seminar Thursday. Yen static case management yen ko anima Thursday uba I say yen train seminar. Now what is the locatory application? So person call correct what they are the buy. And you start to sound the court and for a moment we still time. And then court says okay fine first one what I say was grant to for case management and then me say na 2:30 and I'm caught choke or court or say yen suspend it now yen dealing with this interlocutory no. In fact a nano pay almost file another process request for answers to questions anopay say ni na no yenye nti main case management na nkata no omunye ready so bekoso. In fact, time a court, thank a court which may adjourn it. No, I saw China no be money ruling on this matter. Almost suspended a ruling in there. No, see, if you can propose issues. Or collaboration on issues. Now, man up to Thursday. No, we are petition. God knows how many days ago. Yes, we are filing a response. By me now opportunities to be filing interrogatory. In fact, as at last. Thursday was a day I call court. Now opportunity to file interrogatories. Court registry, your my instructions so won't be over the weekend cry for this petition. Because under CR 99, expedition won't hear into Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And no Monday another.
Yeah, and no Monday.
And no enumerate 2:30. And I will try to be chalky process now for the back of account, no problem. And they really say file issues that. Or I'm excited to see almost more time. In the announcing a lawyer for him is there, almost start with attempts to delay the process. Yeah, you prefer a cost substantive matter. Ma ubi who so one seminal more catch from supporters no.
But would you blame them because bia na or more narrowing down or more issues was based on the success of more discoveries and nanka or more air panel in the ebi omutimi enya response to some questions now and kebe in narrowing down and shaping or more issues well and one they were not successful at that ebema adwuma na ide yana
what exposing the NDC for Bay or court in there, which was a fishing expedition. I mean, can you give me say Asama Wakant is what exposed the NDC for Bay, which was a fishing expedition. Tama lawyer could pump out sorry or file an iPad. Authority no kind no.
Asempa FM.
Unya bra butcher or listening. Court to say interrogatory problem in home. Now so what try so would interrogatory a bay fishing expedition. I'll see a bogu. Mammy right here. So one kata issues, won't settle out. Who new issues? Then mom now the interrogatory tablet to her. Who the behavior? Who the yakotunchu? Then think one or two or three issues are. Would they know about the year issues were caught? Let's say one kata issues. What's our setting out? Everybody. Who setting out? In fact, no is the clear evidence. The clear evidence. So interrogatory is not the buyer. A fishing expedition. Because then you are waiting for those interrogatories before you can determine which issues you want to bring up. That is evidence. Said they are now winning a fishing expedition. What's wrong with that? What
operate?
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
I invoking the jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. Say, who know winning a banner na ye real. Okay, no, they all can't tell us supporters, one the count court. Uba court no. We say abano kra no be enya 50%. Na maame na no from here. No problem. Yes say what to mira tresie afifa issues ba 2 times they be aba court also who preliminary legal ability yen no answer ya be cancel. And no na yet the lawyer for draw attention so be enu say yen no man before. Ukonya bi no person ko you court. A delay tactics. Na no na court no actually and say PI 99 na no ye dey presidential election who demand. That was Supreme Court, you know. The spirit of that piece of legislation is expedition. The person seminal, you call into issues in them. Dear Mobia, crime man in the Yinkuya, they will court them.
Kojo, I think it's fair see bija ewa. Yeah, that's the papa for your time. Nyame aduma or chana whatever happens na you be sign so edinko. We know so chana there barring any other interlocutory application no case management never cost so chana.
Hopefully so chana no pa economy fa interlocutory application for framba. Say suspending main case no person am can them for be there. Court benya kwaya a case management which means omenya kwaya aspect out. Kwaya on befa to account.
I can't say no.
Yeah, you so say the big kind of court behwe. A preliminary legal objection.
Yeah.
Asem we ankata ni nyina so wo mrem. Na ye hwe nim say set up case management na nobody can let me argue no fe.
Kojo, we wish you all the best. Why?
Thank you, sir.
Lawyer Kojo Opon Nkrumah and Moten Nkanu, former Information Minister of the Republic, and they are President Representative at the Information Ministry, plus one of the spokespersons for the second respondent in the 2020 election petition, Ekosiisen at the Supreme Court of Ghana. Before see about other issues, so no, about 42 minutes ago, and Eugene Ahene posted on the official Facebook page. Eugene, Director Communications at the Presidency, you say the National Security Coordinator, Mr. Joshua Treme, passed away sadly on Monday, 18th January 2021. Arrangement for his funeral will be announced in due course. The President has asked Deputy National Security Coordinator Mr. Opare Duncan to act as National Security Coordinator pending the appointment of a substantive coordinator. Our condolences and sympathies go to his widow and children. May God bless him and let his soul rest in peace. In the same I won't say National Security Coordinator of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Joshua Treme, Enra Wecheneni Ashe Bain na eni omampenyi Ashe se the Deputy National Security Coordinator, only the Opare Duncan, or no on act as National Security Coordinator. Every any kopemra mampenye be power ni pafofro to serve in that role in substantive capacity. In the way any the Ora Eugene Ahene they are to the Facebook page they are kind. It is a confirmation of Enra yes National Security Coordinator no Wocheneni Ashe by now there is confirmation to that. Lawyer Baba Jamal. Baba, akwaba na pom te saying.
Obi obade anem bibia boko.
Yeah, danyame ase. Na me bacho enne utimi kopie mu so.
Obi na me adom na me ohopa.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We share all the legal argument course so ne bibia the Supreme Court unanimous decision was to be expected.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
In fact, we are very surprised. Very, very surprised because I expect such a ruling at all. Na mitie minia upon coma.
Yes.
Or no, or sorry, no, Kasa, or Kasa so be your propaganda, but some more coin and your propaganda no.
Oh, the ain't propaganda.
Because what he's saying here is not what exactly represent what exactly happened in the courtroom. So what must apart from say you rule against you na Omakano. And some broker in and what done is some so what must
dear Heno
Obi
lawyer.
You can interrogatory sir. A processor opese unya ubisan sembi before even the determination of the case and Obama some no correct chetiano. Na what is our process no? A discretionary court to be our audit and becono court no power.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
No true. But ni na depend no arguments yebeye so what man here. Near ye can court war, especially when one of the judges know ebisa ye lead counsel to say grounds to bang and ujina so dia de na bano. Or yen clearly say CI 16, which is the Supreme Court rules no. Oje rule 5. The combined effect of CI 16 and CI 47, which is the High Court rules, no, gives them the grounds to bring this application. And the grounds na edina so de bano, and there had been a similar way application like that in 2013. And I'm according to Rule 5 of CI 16, no, say bibi bani any so and clear rules no more. We fall on established law. What must here? Say bibi Supreme Court bibi no a bit major, so you can fall on established laws to use those laws to handle the matter. And that is why about CI 47 no, they used it in 2013 as a guide to deal with the matters that came before them. And it is a way we expect in looking at the precedent that was given by the 2013 ruling, this can also be dealt with in that manner. No occur relevance. Yes, ruling court say on one argument Supreme Court say irrelevant. All the questions that will be done now. See, a dimension say the bank and who say results now on the bar 20 on the 9th no mistake woman. Is it not relevant to the
Asempa FM.
Is it not relevant? Because you see, which argument no court or got now. Even the Electoral Commission lawyer no admitted say those issues we are raising now issues that are already in the various pleadings.
Oma answer that in the answers or the bar
exactly.
To my petition.
So it means that I'm not relevant and come by the answer.
Yeah, but say more raise more answer that. Why do you ask again?
No, but you see, what they were saying is that they were referring to the law. So at my CI 127 which guides public elections, and when they say it's not about the law, it's about what you did. Obi utima say, and law no we are asking of what your behavior, your actions, what exactly you did. So that will give us a basis to compare it with the law now. We will refer to no. Say what am I saying? So all our questions were not questions that are supposed to look at the law. They are supposed to look at the actions of the Electoral Commission.
Yeah, but
it is not relevant. What do you mean?
No, but the questions, no, lawyer, the questions, no, so should be relevant to the pleadings in the petition.
You are talking about pleadings. Haven't we already in our pleadings, no? Haven't we challenged the basis of the declaration?
Yes.
So if we ask anything about the declaration, don't we have a foundation in the pleading? Haven't we challenged the manner in which he declared the results? Haven't we challenged the figures that came from the regions? So if we are asking of transition, and this question, one of the Supreme Court judges asked our lawyer, say, what is the grounds? I mean, he wanted to know about, especially the question about NCA. And our law, the kind of clear there. Even the Electoral Commission, Nipano Kazano, or say transmission a fee regions, urban national, a true facts. Meaning, faxing and communication and telephone calls no one control organa. Obi one controls animal.
Yeah, telcos and the other say NCA and show money now. So the regulator is the NCA.
And this is Bobby say what did NCA facilitate or help them in anywhere? Don't we have a basis to do
but it was not an issue you raised in the petition. That's fundamental. And come on, pleadings now.
The issue of transmission. We have raised the issue of transmission. How the transmission, we have challenged the basis of the transmission. And this year, Obi Obuwa transmission, every time once am I is wrong.
Yeah, but Osha pleadings now the issue about transmission and Murezi, was not technically about say okay, equipment and more fast so the transmitted by no maybe say whether say more transmission depend day from 13 and I say a fax na more by those were not raised in the petition.
Obi.
Yes.
We are challenging the way it was transmitted. And so if we ask any question relevant concerning the way it was transmitted, what is wrong with it? Kobe, you see, yes, Supreme Court Akasa, we don't agree with them, even though they are the Supreme Court. So when they say almost them, but we don't agree. So
yes,
but we have to admit and continue. So and Nuntina or Kasano say. Ye kase ye no if you want Tajikata Zoria, Tajuchikata Zoria, or see they beat them. Oh, he's talking as if this is not part of our judicial system. Say ye muremunu enkaho. Say yama ruling enne. Na lawyer say me pese me who ruling no. Na me the ruling no toto me making ka rule no na me make you know me who anamo ametua. Is it wrong?
But how about lawyer? How about and the theory in any be around interrogatories no clear. Say you can file that application for interrogatories no when there are issues confusion any ade. For now, and I think that's the defense a respondent no just say for now the issues now more raising and yet and answer questions now mubus and your questions are yes splitting heads over they are not in contention into mubus the head abra munim say meba abra munim say munya opportunity for cross examination you can ask these questions into why this application.
So you see, we want interrogatories are part of our law.
Yes.
Yes, Ubet may be during cross-examination, but if you want it to be shortened and straightforward, you can also use those interrogatories. That is part of the discovery system of our court. And we decide, nobody decides how we do our case.
Yes.
And they decided that we want those questions to be answered to help us formulate our issues. What is wrong with that?
Not just a munim after filing the petition, you are still not clear about the issues you want the court to decide on.
No, but you see, when you file petition and people bring responses, that is why we call even normal rate now. When they file petitions on file, but you can even bring a response.
Asempa FM.
What must say?
Yes.
After a person needing a defense, but you can even bring a response to that. So what must say? On the ground, the counter response grabber. So what no? Because these are issues you do to help before I obey case management. No obia to no one to say in Yamana, no, we are all clear in our mind. This is the way. And you see, the interesting thing is that or say you can't move from issues, most of the do you just go to court and start talking about issues? One who said the Supreme Court said we should file the issues.
Yeah.
You have filing issues, most of them file them there. Then case management, issues, then the court will decide which ones are the issues to deal with. But obviously, about now court one, I got the issue one, the issue two, the man and Gabriel. And she said, lead counsel, Makase, me ruling no me because ruling no me ruling na ba bo me no one more me too. And yet, is he not within his legitimate right to demand that? And it's over as if there I was beside any emblem and I let me tell you, we especially on our side media, and a lot of people are surprised at the ruling of the Supreme Court, but that is the ruling of the Supreme Court. And to me, person be at there. And I'm a person be at here, Mr. Some Nankana, the court to go and shut you.
Dabi, and they see in Yamaho.
Where the woman bani bubu. Because Sabi, Obi, what to crash that Oka could chat on Yinadia. So in some nobody, you know, bubu home about
yeah.
And the woman banning a bubu and Sayaka could do case management, near case management, and Namia Dumois. Ye near ruling, no step what you're taking your betiki. As you have case management, we are near what they say, there are some no cozy, and that's it, you best at them. You will send the assembly. Now, for example, say, Yabani Bakase. Now, Yabisa, my minister, between 9th and the 10th, no. Declaration now why you know mistakes will because when you admit a mistake for declaration, maybe some say time being who we are is not relevant. So we believe that the
but almost that question, no, that question has been answered in their response. Time who we are and or cast on the 10th, so the statement by to correct mistake on the 9th.
Response no.
Yes.
Nafato to ne bisa no who's a difference. Whilst we are talking about, because you see, she came with corrections the next day, and I'm a corrections no, yeah, you know. Agent Ben, oh, yes, that corrections. Because if you declare something publicly, not to be correction and step,
it was part of questions. Amubusa 12 questions.
Exactly, and irrelevant.
You have
the baby. No, who relevance of mine? That is the person's own opinion. But
all hope is not lost. You have the opportunity during cross-examination to ask those questions.
The when necessary, all those issues will be dealt with.
Yeah.
I want all Mutie to say these are just interlocutory applications. As lawyers. So what must yeah. You be. Until say a stem nankasano a whole and some evidence need to be a about Bontemo will be a day.
By 9:30 or some of filing issues. No, are you ready?
Oh, and don't worry. Wouldn't say I'm leader. We will deal with it the way we should deal with it.
Sir, more discovery process we not successful, no, and how more in how you frame your issues.
Oh,
because you needed the information to help shape more issues, no.
Obi, the court assured us by the close of the day, ruling, no, and I'm
yeah.
Assurance that by the close of the day, ruling, no. If the lawyers have to stay overnight to deal with it, I don't know. We have been doing it, and there's no problem. You hear partners here in Sabeka ruling, no. You be now the necessary step, no. You be take it, but the person will be at the because the way I now upon Gromakatan, as you say, any part of the rules.
Warren said you are hiding behind technicalities to delay this whole process unnecessarily. You are so far interlocutory applications.
Obi, the purpose of interlocutory applications is to fasten court processes. So what was there? That is the purpose of it. And no a Buakram and Nema contempt. Instead of saying China cross-examination, I think baby that time men away, time we take care of be type of way no. You see, my simple access we know. We are the two processes and cannot hear the contempt. Into one moment I say delay at the because the government here say any no faster and can look at short in Nemano. And Mammy also Mammy can't send back on. Also ruling now Supreme Court over what them on. Emphasis was on expediting the trial. Expediting the trial. Into these applications also
yeah, but expediting the trial, expediting the trial number 1 and number 2 relevance.
We have already explained. You yourself, I've told you, say the electoral commission lawyers, they all admitted that those are relevant issues and that they are already in the pleadings. So that is what they were saying. In fact, the lawyer for Akufo-Addo, lawyer Akoto Ampa said, those can be taken at the cross-examination levels. But these are people's opinions that people are saying. The court didn't agree with that, but it does not mean that we will not find a way of rectifying the situation and going on with the case.
Lawyer Baba Jamal, may I ask you, never seen in Comobio. Ekosiisen On Asempa 94.7 FM. There were other issues on our table. I was dealing with. Mind you, sir, we have our eyes fixed on Parliament, and so because any Parliament nase na omo shese committees in Parliament, no. The first committee I also put it together. A selection committee. I don't know put it together. Sa committee na betna say decide say okay, Dominic committee way so Chum committee way so in the NA sa committee na djuma here. The first committee was also share membership the appointment committee of Parliament. Omo na be sha vet president ministerial nominees nyinara in the end I know you are interested in who will be part of the appointment committee. Was omo na be vet na nyina be hwe TV so and the last vet na course ni any members na e was na Geo Mudi party this year that we'll be going to Parliament. But before that, the American catch Remo said there is a very, very important issue and the COVID inti Sikanan Kasano Yenshada Enyabi. And he said, companies be able to trade on the capital market are omuni license near there a hard in the I recall say and sometime last week and the Securities and Exchange Commission had a statement by almost say public interest warning to the general public on electronic commerce and trading scheme. And the company at the heart of this, needing the CHY Century Heng UA Group Limited / Sairu E-Commerce Ghana Limited. And SEC they have not been licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission to carry out any capital market activity, including investing or trading for returns, as mandated by Section 3 of the Securities Industry Act 2016. And they say, the two companies are therefore not regulated by the SEC. The general public is advised to be cautious with investing in unlicensed products. The general and investing public is further advised to consult the SEC through its toll-free line number of 0800-100-065 or main line number 0302-768-970 to confirm the licensing status of any firm offering product or services relating to investment in the capital market. SEC wishes to reassure all market operators, investors, and the general public that it is dedicated to ensuring rigorous implementation of all the rules for operators in the capital market in order to promote the orderly growth and development of an efficient, fair, and transparent securities market in which investors and the integrity of the market are protected. 8th January 2021 and a SEC anyway a buy. Nanyo Ghana Investment Promotion Center so 13th January at the statement by say Ghana Investment Promotion Center investigates the CHY Century Heng Young Group Limited and release Neka say the GIPC has taken notice of a public interest warning dated 8th January 2021 issued by SEC informing the general public that CHY Century Heng Young Group Limited has not been licensed to carry out any capital market activity. For the avoidance of doubt, it must be noted that the GIPC Act 2013 under Section 24(1) mandates the GIPC to register all enterprises with foreign participation in Ghana. However, Section 1(2) of Act 865 in relation to the registration of enterprises does not restrict compliance with the requirement of any other enactment. Consequently, allegations that CHY Century Heng Group is engaged in various activities, including capital market activities, which are outside its registered object at the GIPC, amounts to an offence under Section 40 of the GIPC Act 2013. Additionally, Syri E-Commerce Ghana Limited, which was also mentioned in the publication, is not registered with GIPC, and as such, the Centre has no record of any activity by this particular enterprise. For the safety of the public, the GIPC, as a responsible state agency, has therefore commenced investigations into the said allegations and will assist other relevant state agencies in their ongoing investigations and inform the general public on its findings and next course of action. In the intervening period, we encourage the general public to be vigilant and stay clear of any unlicensed investment scheme. In the way you see GIPC statement or also they buy, but again, the question arises, sir, and Richmond Kwame Frimpong Ewa Homano. So it's a conversation you would have to listen to, especially Muamode Moho Monesa Ejumekui Eye Ejuma. From your checks, no, a idea Ghana for a war sa company platform, so no, a dose of papa, you know. And yet, they've been around for close to 2 years. In all this while, no, what has been happening? Yeah, because I'm communing about my many. I bet nego Santia see doing comotona. Yeah, shed the Ecoso Parliament, Emrana for Yemekon Comoimo. I bet nego about it saying.
Hello,
great. Inti a dena SU Parliament, a far committees, no one will be train.
Oh, subject. Idea is watching and 24 committee as a Muslim Fabian Nina Baba Sabri leadership meeting, the more meeting. You watching movie idea and never could see a rate.
Okay, to Obama one. Who chamber one?
Yeah, I'm my peer about it.
And peer through on it me ma one so kakrama as a no e form. What it means, they say as we speak, no, yenya enhu membership of, for example, appointment committee, you know.
Sabre de nya dia obi atimi about list, you know, and timi my who members are on the appointment committee so. Nemo ntenya and then call you I dare say 24 bet me the list now I'll take
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Na ya hu set to na na say obi a committee be over course of bit na course 7 I dare say to attempt and then call you I dare say for actually about it.
Oh, okay. As we speak, no, what is on the floor? There no moody hun komos here.
Yo, Sabre the national security coordinator, Ura just our people. I just meant the Asafa our more pay tribute with him. Also, acquire of us. Then I just say, you omu edi boko po edi kama for uke COVID-19 in the Senate idea ewo kwa kan for enforce no protocols na mpani dey go approve some mo no this no idea say omu po amount for COVID na idea o ntu nyini a odo na be fa atwa ya mo dedo enti kokobona da for no na ute ni na asema mo kan omu nche anasiga appointed they are buying the book process there obibia also say no to now from bring and men chairman for men koni pon be what's about
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM
so they are true kind of when you say among no protocol now obi we no than transfer yeah they say NDC focus on what they can 150. I did president and I say the phone system. The big account or the figure said, presidential transition at 2012 now. And Mount and I say, I find the 12 man of I said that before about 30 days ahead of election, I was in a compliant notes, and I said, I'm near my joint to be about to do what they are now. I said, a bunch of people son of a bar. I just start buying a bar, and your money to make a banner or corner, and never yet. You know, when she came to her at 845 now, it requires outgoing government and government to step me and say, but prepare a document 30 days, and Sana, let's. So, on the couple 150 HSS, that way, the test that I share and Brana, the buying a prepared document, we know the command administrator general. Our administrator general at the copy. A command
Asempa FM. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
And at the Council of State, and after the Public Record and Account Administration Department. That's why I'm going to me. I was Administrator General and every copy, master doing a normal and Yama or more a transition handing over notes. Now, so over 100 that's the Sabio cassette. The chest of Parliament and yet they are Marawi as a transition action and 24 Abusu. And after my perspective, I want to it's in breach of the Presidential Transition Act 2012 and okay, Act about Act 845. I just also among Panini after for Busamra what is so elbow. Now, all the time is okay, thank you, area. Say, a banner at the home company when you only become a administrator general. Administrator general and at the copy, every month to where Parliament. That is not so. Council of other agents now can.
Correspondence between Securities and Exchange Commission GIPC and the company and the CHY. Na CHY for one so months issue statement 14th January. Na 14th January statement no. Omode almost response to GIPC and a SEC by. Now, say we refer to the public interest warning notice dated 8th January 2021, issued by SEC, and the 13th January 2021 one issued by GIPC. Or say we hereby respond accordingly. First of all, CHY Mall, we operate an e-commerce new retail trading platform where such goods as quantum energy product, purchased and sold through the new retail concept, blended with network marketing compensation plan. It is in our firm belief that the operation of this new retail concept does not fall within the capital market or futures exchanges activities regulated by the SEC and GIPC. We do not accept deposit from customers. We do not invite deposit from customers. We also do not deal in securities, commodities and future exchanges. Our customers earn commission and bonuses in accordance with the compensation plan for promoting the health product. Wow. We are by this letter requesting the SEC and GIPC to explain to us which particular activity listed under Section 3 of the Securities Industry Act or the regulation is being carried out unlawfully by CHY Mall to enable us comply or remedy the non-compliance. We are ready to comply accordingly and wish it can be done as soon as possible. The CHY Mall management will gladly retreat to all its customers and members and the general public, as well as new prospect and soon-to-be members, that the CHY Mall business in nature is an e-commerce online trading platform. We hope all its services centers and leaders, especially within Ghana, to embark on proper and rigorous sensitization and public education. A statement no goes on and on and on. Richmond Kwame Frimpong, Executive Director, Edema, Financial Literacy Africa Foundation. Richmond Akwa Banapom to saying.
Yeah, Obi.
May kind CHY for the response. It sounds familiar. The fact that they don't deal in capital market. There is something new. And GIPC. Where do we go from here? Then of course we. It
sounds familiar now, kind of. May assure a tearful be back time.
Yes.
Now, I don't see the division for from where you are coming from. So, kind of go story now. Men's Gold also came up to say that almost the good trading in and then it was not understanding. And I think acquire back and forth and I think the place and Men's Gold are for. Now, so what's that? The definition of security, sir. Ekosiisen On Asempa they are fungible and tradable financial instruments that are used to raise capital in public or in private markets. Fungible, tradable financial instruments. I do raise capital either in public or in private. Now, the moment you see trade and exchange and you see interest and you see guarantee, also be careful. I think so. It can be in three types, either equity, debt, or a hybrid of both. Debt, loan. Equity, ownership. And then either of them, there is a return and an interest. Minim why SEC is raising the alert, but I'm sure as a regulator, almost sense to say the bill or no more. Yet to take investment, a promising a particular return. The moment that exchange now raises funds from public, now I guarantee returns. Not just a the SEC regulatory space. And the only issue almost on the public.
Yes.
I just say I'm crying individuals almost ewo bibisa anu. Se kokoba ye de bowo say oh yes I do me bia quiet space I ye regulatory ye mama to say ye new regulation bia for sanko free ye come masem enti se wachina bi bibisa akutia na ma back me catch stake na hu bidima enti I know you're warning and I'm suspecting that SEC is going to go further to do something else, particularly if they have found that they are contravening or they are trespassing in their space of regulation.
But yes,
okay, go ahead.
What kind of more response to SEC ni GIPC na? Omo make a point say. First of all, in CHY Mall, we operate an e-commerce new retail trading platform where such goods as quantum energy product purchased and sold through the new retail concept blended with network marketing compensation plan. It is in our firm belief that the operation of this new retail concept does not fall within the capital market or futures exchanges activities regulated by SEC and GIPC. And Omokase, we do not accept deposit from customers. We do not invite deposit from customers. We also do not deal in securities, commodities, and futures exchanges. Our customers earn commission and bonuses in accordance with the compensation plan for promoting the health product. It is a network marketing concept to be.
Well, yes, yeah, and you might yes, no, dear. We get the advantage here. But the wood here, I'm sure the man gold also never said they were doing anything security or they were guaranteeing returns. But the Korea actually no Nanko for Etikane and the Koteja. The Babu no my best and what trivia. At any time, dear, so you be a bring a Sikado to baby. Not said she can almost all be free. Say and photo baby, I made a botanimum or tree, a friend of Ponzi. By that, I can't say be only a Ponzi, but it should guide will be a
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Number one, you can't say be a Ponzi. I Timmy juicy car, and I say it's me more juicy car. Number one, they promise abnormally high investment return. And he said, the be a would seek a question, you know. The almost promise abnormally high returns. A clue mouth. That returns, you know, particularly when it is guaranteed. So number two, guaranteed returns. Teacher, you bring 25%, you bring 10%, you bring 100%. If it is abnormally high, number one, and if it is guaranteed, two. Number three, if they promise consistently high performance, usually in investment, returns fluctuate, even if they are not going to be negative. In Tinano, regulated investment, say, Treasury broker amount 10. After 91 days, they are called 11. After another 91 days, they are called 9.5. It may not be a lot, but it is not consistently high. Number four, business model. Corona, what do you say? Question say e-commerce, say security trading, say again. No, say business model. No one can say what you are here. And your business model, them here just don't be that question and say what the omo. If the business model is so complex, is so vague, now that be just so be. Even though we put this question, but that be so be at every level and trying to explain it. It means that business model is a model you cannot understand. Number five, that be as uncle for no probi on first camera into 1 hour day bano probi bra. Untunian morning probi bra. So investment not be the need for more investors. A critical to you winning returns. A signal. Yet if there is pressure on you to reinvest, there is a pressure on you that the other two then you need to see manin dem kakra and as on the local API amount loan. Now loan you can't say you are withdrawing all. It is a way to pressure you to reinvest. Number 7, there is pressure to act now. A cow you say in terms there is a pressure on you to bring people to act, to invest now. And then lastly, they get their credibility through association. If you have crown, you buy it. When you company with they get credibility through association.
These are the signs of policy schemes globally. Implement magazines and some what we tell so it's the sector kasa
GIPC
strike kasa. I expect them, and I've mentioned that we at African Financial Literacy Africa, we are expecting some additional action and next step, particularly if tech is sure of what they are doing, say that they are doing something else. Tech omtilia corrections under whatever may be errors. Enti kokobo mawanina ho ne make sure say the example of men's gold no and some too be the kwasia in
The other question will be, sir, from initial checks, Financial Literacy Foundation Africa, Moye into Sa Ejumekui, no, or more around a check Accra.
They are approximately 2 years officially.
Already 2 years operating in Ghana.
Yes, approximately. Yes.
Wow.
Approximately. Just a little under 2 years, about 29th March or so, 2019.
Wow. And what it means, they say if we are told, said your more or license to do what they are doing now, that's that they've been engaged in illegality for close to 2 years.
That is so. If it is established.
Na me pacho mo checks na yade Ghana for bebre na ne won ye adwo mo platform no nipa also
from your phone nipa also. In fact, the ubisa uncofone na dia kra omojen say nipa also crab 500,000, but so far we are looking at about 300,000.
About saying 300,000.
Yes.
Hey, Ghana for 300,000.
Ghana from the little internal research we have done.
Yes, details of more research they be among the appropriate authorities but or more pressure no at saying.
And I think that I'll be then putting the fact out for now. And I don't know the best Kakra. For all you know, so it doesn't mean they are almost the right thing. Sometimes it could also mean that they are doing the right thing. And why you're careful, so you may be infringing also on their rights.
Almost all rights.
And you also careful. But the establishment, we will not want to put it out in public at the moment. It is for SEC and the other regulatory authorities to work together. And we want to urge that my second corner. Registrar General, NIPC, Yoko, all the state agencies. In fact, even the Chinese embassy, everybody who must come in to make sure, say, we are not hurting the business and we are also not hurting the investing public. And the right thing is being done. That should be the focus.
Now, Chinese embassy means a Chinese company,
okay. Chinese company.
Wow.
They are sure that looking at
issue notice, no.
Right.
300,000. Now Ghana for now, like or money or money be made in Kobo.
In fact, Ghana for now money any be in Kobo, but they didn't know say no more in Kobo for this purpose.
No, I mean for make like a investment like
Oh, baby, another baby. I bimo enya sika de atoka de atofie. E bimo enya car, e bimo car reward de mo no. Be $10,000, be $500. And then your for phones and then your man kofunya. Then go full sound kwan. Yeah.
Ubet mama yen or mo number be me any bi akasa.
May I sure say who open lines and e bimo really will open up and come and tell you because almost they know say the Omoyan to the e-commerce. And I'm sure they will be willing to call in them.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. My of course, other issues, the regulatory, I was say regulators share although I think it's a bit late in the day, but better late than never, because Oma were around for close to 2 years. They are not just say or match a craft fine. I say nipa no mubu or mafaso anko mobu nko faso are fine. But better late than never. The ensure the regulators no ebe. Aye.
Yeah, that's it.
But footwear to Ghana for footwear to Ghana for ne say ye nya hwe yie. Say promise no eye de do a. E was hwe mobile, right?
Abnormally high returns, guaranteed returns, consistent high performance, vague business model, too complex to understand, the need for more investors, pressure to invest, pressure to act now, credibility through association.
Wow. You, my mena say, Richmond, bibi any ebe sign aba bidin komobio. Why?
Guidance sometimes on what investment you need to do. Call Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, the organization BMUNA almost for investment products. Find out which regulatory body is regulating them. Check for the certificate and the licenses. And that wow, yeah, you tapes, make videos, they play. Who call YouTube this year? But Richmond Farmer from phone. YouTube on how to identify point team. YouTube on how to take the right investment decisions and any of my big guide. And Mexico one thing. So we have mistake. Now Sika could be the DNA Kodia. A bandy and connected to the answer maybe. Until let's be caution. Yeah, that's it.
Yo, Richmond may nasen so that's a pa. And Mr. Richmond Kwame Frimpong and Moten and Kanoye Executive Director Emma Financial Literacy Foundation Africa, and it's very important that we do some of these stories, especially with history. A war in recent times, men's gold, DNA, some of the other schemes I buy. I mean, from conservative estimate, for our company, close to 300,000 Ghanaians than they won't a year, Juma, really interesting. And Mumu Bebrena de mo numbers Abba say mo ye ready to talk on this particular issue. Enti Yebeda Richmond Kwame Frimpong ase for accepting to speak to us. Monswa mode mo numbers Abba. We would see if we can call a few of you. Nafe yahwe etimene mo edin komo what informing, because Ghana for only be Charlie. We say, Obi, a friend from my workplace brought an agent from this online shopping mall to come and convince 6 of us to enter. He claims our monies will be used to buy shop with items in stock and people would come and buy. We rejected because we are victims of men's gold and the coin. Bitcoin for no. We have learnt our lessons. Regards to Honorable Frank Adodon. Okay, Eric Dankwa Ewo Dobro. Good for you. Say Usuya our lessons in term. But I believe there are others in Soa or Monsono Ensuya. Chum what pick numbers Nibiana. Pick some of the numbers Nefre or Mumubina. Timua Mode mo numbers egu Facebook say Utie so na one sanko for ye Juma. You can also send us a message na yenshe, if what benefit here na se nioma etese on the election petition in Komo Ayidi, Opari Samuel Walajo was say, good afternoon, Obi. The petition of the NDC is not attacking the validity of the presidential result, rather the mistake corrected by the EC on the day of declaration. That does not have any negative effect on the result. Waste of time indeed. Always remember to walk at the left side of the road. Regards to Henry Corty and Kweu House NPP Patriot. Okay. On also they are braying any. This one says, Obi Baba Jamal should stop doing a disservice to the people of Ghana. The point of relevance was in respect to their pleadings. What is the point of relevance of the means of transmission of their pleadings and to which, of the result and to which specific pleadings? Good fellow, dear, I don't know. And he again says the appointment committee will be an interesting one. All the caucuses put forward their best foot. Oh, wow. And we await to hear the names on the appointment committee. But Henry Ejapon, one of our viewers on Facebook Live, or Ekosiise on Facebook, now or see or no, so no a customer with this investment company. Henry Ejapon, akwaba net saying.
Obi,
Great. Who Ghana here and as all man on it.
Ghana here.
Ghana here for now.
The Ghana Adabraka.
Oh, Adabraka cry here. And CHY Mall for only on Medi Juma. Since when?
Well, I started with them somewhere last year, May.
May 2020.
Exactly.
Not just a little under 1 year.
Yes, please.
Model, this is what were you expected to do a day and a more year on the platform?
Okay, well, what happened is, well, I met this friend of mine
on Asempa FM.
And, well, me say, only we're going to say network marketer.
Okay.
So, offer me, and me, so there is this international company who deals with, product. What happened is once the ocean networking most of the times, auto product now, you have to go and look for the customer to sell the product to. But with this CHY, they brought a new concept called the retail concept. What it means is you buy the product, the company sells the product for you. After 10 days, you get your money that you used to buy the product with profit. So what other buyer they have a lot of levels. I've there from level 2 to level 6. So the one I wish I would see now company now to amount. After 10 days, they return your capital now the top product, Now almost the infrastructure, which is the commission, I come amount.
And you guaranteed profit after saying 10 days.
Ekosiise on Asempa FM.
Okay, into Uma, and how is it done? Say Uma Musikano in digital currency, and I say the moya saying.
Well, sir, a local currency, so you buy the point, and then.
But everything is done online.
Exactly.
BBI online. Into maybe I would card, or the credit card, and it here.
Exactly.
And I'm Momo.
Momo order means to buy the points.
Okay.
And register.
Okay. Into what you buy near point.
Exactly.
And more users are pointed. They are turning your money in your name.
Exactly. I'm going to tell Diana. Adiana, Okrawa Tono. They will give you some to use. Funny example, or perfume. Now what on top? Now the man is on Tomawa. On what point we no more perfume you know use. That's uncle say you are then our ton at Amama Toma on want to be failing. And you are not turning your money behind your mouth. What you so now? No man, I will toy no or maton or more toa. Now, when you're there, how do you benefit? Well, for example, even this at the end of the year, maybe $100. If your company no, a better amount, so to money for instance, for only $50. Now I'm out. A commission from the $50, the $50. No. Yes. No far. If you have 8, I'm not sure with the calculation, but I think it's 8, 10 or something like that. Yeah. Oh, okay. And who started? Now we initial investment. You're saying. For that one, I don't want to. No problem. But yeah. after almost 1 year, we're making some good returns there. Oh well. It's me to think I say, like the way amount for the company to Mesgo say, Ubenya for so be as a unreasonable profit. This one is not like that. I mean, let me join here. Well, it has helped me it has helped me. Why? Because previous last week and networking about this thing, you have to go and look for a customer to sell the product. So when this company brought the strategy of a new retail, what is the new retail concept, it was really helped me. So I don't need to go around to be selling the product. After 10 days, the company sells the product, returns my money that I used to buy the product with the profits.
With your commission from the profits.
Commission, yes.
No, but the account will seed capital out the top product now.
Exactly.
At the amount.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Ain't what it means that return no guarantee after the sale of every product, no, based on calculation and more agreeing to say 80-20 or 20% commission every 10 days on Sabeka.
Exactly. Sabeka.
Ain't for one way and BB acquire say why investment be na yema interest be na BB sir.
But the person who introduced me to the business, he never used the word investment. He was using the word trading because it's more about you buy the product, the company. If you know about marketing, network marketing, it's about buying and selling. So when you use the word investment, he came and said it's about trading. You buy the product, and then they sell it for you. After 10 days, you get back your initial money that you used to buy the product with a commission.
When you started, here May last year, no, now we need fears be as me di sike kwa amom de aton your mama me somebody me discard kwana your maybe ma one have boss fears no
ma have it because me join here no me so be call internet because we did more about the company and more about so no I saw some certificates here actually said you've been registered in for example I saw said they have been registered in Ghana I think General